Let's talk about Sarah Ann. So we're gonna talk about her before the whole everything else, but let's just talk about Sarah Ann in general. So when I was watching Sarah Ann on screen the entire time, the way that I felt was she felt to me like non-committal. She felt like someone who likes to have a lot of fun. And it's not a bad thing, but she didn't seem like someone who had come to the experiment to get married. To me, she seemed like someone that would probably be on like Perfect Match or maybe Too Hot to Handle, but definitely not Love is Blind like for marriage. Like definitely not like a Married at First Sight. And so when I was watching her interactions with Jeremy, I kept saying to myself, Jeremy is enjoying this conversation with her because one, who wouldn't want to talk to somebody who's a lot of fun and there's jokes and there's like, it's light, it's airy and all the things, it's not complicated at all. But the more they got closer to the altar type conversations, I kept saying to myself, he's not going to say yes to her. Because if he really wants a serious relationship, he said that he was looking for someone that was more, I think he felt like sexual tension with her or whatever it was. And so I didn't feel like he was going to choose her. Now, granted, it's okay that she is very sexual in nature or whatever, the more that I kept seeing her on screen, I didn't feel like somebody was going to choose her to marry her, and it just was not giving me that energy. So we'll talk about her and Jeremy and the Laura situation in another video. But that was the vibe that I got from her. I'm very curious of what was not shown about her, because oftentimes on the show that they shoot for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, but they only air certain things. So I feel like they created this like sexual character of her, maybe like a flighty character, so to speak. But do I think that is all of her? No, I think that's the character that they created. What do you think about Sarah Ann?